Hey guys, Brianna Houts here with the Lee County Extension. I'm back for your January Pick a Better snack. I'm excited to be back with you guys for this month and see how you like our fruit taste test today. So as we're getting into this, does anybody remember what we talked about last month? It was a vegetable. It was green. It looked like a tree. Yes, broccoli. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys remembered. How many of you guys liked that vegetable? It is. It's really good. I like it as well. Now, how many of you tried it with your family over break? Did you get any of your brothers, sisters, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, anybody in your household to be able to try that? Good, I'm glad. That's good. So, anybody get some at the grocery store? Like when you went to the grocery store with your mom and dad, did you guys pick out anything as far as broccoli, cauliflower, something like that? Good. And do you remember where you found it at? The fresh vegetable and fruit spot right in the front of the store. Yes. You could also find it in the freezer section. Yeah. Very good, guys. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys were able to try that again, because remember, it takes 7 times for you to know if you like something. Now, as we talk about this, we're going to go through and I have some facts about our new fruit for this month. Anybody know what this is? Yes, it's a fruit. No, it's not an apple. This is called a mango. It's kind of got an odd shape. It doesn't really look like an apple or a pear or anything like that. It's got coloring like it, but it's not. All right, so a few things we need to know about a mango. Mangoes get softer as it ripens. You judge its ripeness by feel, not color. Mangoes ripen at room temperature. So keeping them in an area just like your kitchen is a good place to have them. You can put them in a paper bag at room temperature to help speed up the ripening process to make it so that you can eat them quicker. And once it's ripe, you can store it up to 5 days in the refrigerator to keep it ripe. And mangoes are 2 to 4 inches in length and are very colorful. So as you can see, it's pretty colorful here. All different kinds of colors that you see on there. And an immature fruit has green skin, so a color that looks similar to that, a green. And then as it ripens, it will gradually turn to yellow, orange, red, purple, or a combination of these colors, as this one is. We have green, yellow, orange, and red. So we have 4 different colors on our mango. And what do you think it looks like inside? If we would cut this in half, what do you think that mango would look like? If you said an orange-yellow color, you were right. When you cut this open, it gives you an orangish-yellow looking color. A lot like something similar to the outside, just a little bit darker. Now, when we open this up, if we had a cutting board and a knife, you would cut it open with the help of a parent, because if you're using a knife, you need to be under parent supervision. Do not use a knife by yourself. Have your parent help you. They can show you the correct way to use a knife. If you cut this open, what do you think you would see inside? Besides what you would eat from the fruit. Yeah, you would see seeds because most fruit have some type of seeds in it. Now, what do you think this seed would look like in here? Good guesses. It's actually a flat, hairy seed. So it's flat and has some hair coming off of it. So if your teacher cut this open, she would show you the inside of it, and you could see that seed. So you definitely have to be careful when you're cutting a mango open because that seed can get in your way. Now, tropical fruits are bananas, mangoes, kiwi, papaya, pineapple, pomegranate, and passion fruit. That's a lot of tropical fruits. They are coming from countries mostly in a warm climate. So, this is grown in a warm climate. And we'll talk about some of those places here in just a little bit. But the first mango was grown in India 5,000 years ago. 5,000 years, that's a really long time. Other major producers of the mango are Mexico, Pakistan, China, Indonesia, Brazil, and Philippines. Now, where do you think mangoes grow from? Do they grow on the ground? Do they grow on the ground? Do they grow in a tree? Do they grow on a stalk? If you said mangoes grow on trees, you were right. Some trees grow as tall as 100 feet. The mango tree grows best in subtropical and tropical environments. Now, do we have any tropical or subtropical environments in the United States? We do. The main producer of mangoes in the United States is Florida. Now, if your teacher has a map in her room, see if you can point out Florida on there. Did you find it? It kind of looks like an upside down L. And yes, it's warm and there's lots of beaches and sunshine down there. So it would be a good place to go. Now, with mangoes, there is one slight allergy risk that you could have. It's if you are allergic to latex, there is a possibility that you could have a hypersensitivity to a mango or a little bit of an allergic reaction. So if you are allergic to latex, I would not touch or try our mango just because we don't want anything to happen. So you have to be really careful. And this can happen to other fruits and vegetables that you try. And most of the time it's because they're raw. So you definitely want to be careful of that. And we'll go ahead and go on with our physical activity. Now, our physical activity, we've got 2 of them today, so that's pretty exciting. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand up from your desk. You're going to spread your arms out, make sure you can't hit anybody. And I'm going to read a story, and we're going to act it out. It's called A Snowy Day. It snowed last night, and school is canceled. Let's get dressed to go outside. Put on your boots. Put on your jacket. And don't forget your hat. First, we need to walk through the snow so we can start building a snowman. Walk in place. Now, lift your feet high and don't fall over. I think it snowed at least 2 feet. This looks like a good spot. Bend down and start making snowballs. Pack together the snow and roll it on the ground. Make as many as you can. Now pick up the snowballs and stack them to make a snowman. Make it sturdy and add eyes, a nose, and a mouth. That looks great! I feel like making snow angels. Start by moving only your arms. Keep them extended and bring them up and over your head and back down to your side. Up over your head and back down to your side. Good job! Now, just moving our legs by themselves, kind of like we're doing jumping jacks. Both out at the same time, both in at the same time. Out, in, out, in. Now, can we put them all together? Moving our arms up and our legs out, and our arms down and our legs in, so we're looking like a stick. Keep doing that a couple different times. It's almost like you're doing a jumping jack. What a bunch of beautiful snow angels you are too. My friend wants to have a snowball fight. Let's start throwing the snowballs we just made. Bend down and pick them up and throw them as fast as you can. Now try throwing with the other arm. Can you do both arms at a time? It's almost time to head home. Run to the sled with me. Now hop on and lean forward as we go down the tree. Watch out for that tree. Good job. Let's walk back to the house now for a healthy snack. Remember, lift your feet high. It's a challenge through the snow. That was a lot of fun. Maybe we can do it again soon. All right, if you guys want to have a seat in your chair again so we can get started with the rest of our lesson and our other physical activity. Great job, everybody. That's exciting. So, some fun facts about the mango. The mango is called the king of fruit in India, where there are 1,000 commercial varieties in India. A basket of mangoes is considered a gesture of friendship. The paisley pattern developed in India represents a mango shape. So as you can see, our mango is not quite straight up and down. And your teacher will have one of these so you can actually look at it. It curves. Do you see that? It curves. So it goes like this. And if you've ever had a bandana with those little like squirrely pieces with the dots in them, that's what's called the paisley pattern. So that's what this mango, it's after the mango because it's not a round shape. It's not like an apple. It's not an oval shape because it's not a pear. Now, mango is the most popular fruit in the world. Want to know why? Its taste resembles a mix of oranges, peaches, and pineapples. Yum, all of my favorite. The fruit of the mango tree matures in 3 to 5 months after flowering. The fruit weighs 1/4 pound to 3 pounds. This one feels about 1.5 pounds or so to 2 pounds. It's a pretty heavy one. And it's a flower. So what's a flower? So different plants come from different things. So if you've ever seen an apple tree or a peach tree, pear tree, usually in the spring you will see flowers. So there's like little flowers all over it. A lot of times you'll see bees buzzing on it and all of that good stuff. Now, once that flower is done, it will turn into a very tiny mango. And as you see this top part here, this is where it was hanging on the tree. So the flower would have been right here at the very tip top, right around there. That flower would have been on the other side of that. And then once that flower died, the middle of it turned into the seed, which started growing the mango. So that is how your mango came about. Now, what does tropical mean to you guys? Raise your hand and let your teacher call on you to give us your idea of what tropical means. Those are all good ideas. Now, can anybody give me any examples of a tropical fruit? Does anybody remember back to our first part when I was telling you some facts about the mangoes? Do you remember? If you said bananas, you are correct. And if you said mangoes, remember mangoes is a tropical fruit? Kiwi, papaya, pineapple, pomegranate, and passion fruit. Very good, guys. You remembered that all well. Now, do we grow tropical fruits in Iowa? Can we? Nope, because we don't have a warm enough climate for them. Now, if you would do them inside, sometimes people can grow them inside their houses if it's a balmy 70, 75 degrees in there all year round. That would sometimes happen. But we can't always grow them here. We talked about Florida being the best state for that. So, who likes to eat tropical fruits? Me. I do. I like them all because they're nice and sweet and juicy. Do you eat tropical fruits at your house? I bet you do, because who eats bananas? I do. Bananas is one of the ones that you would know, or pineapple or kiwi. Those are all some of the good fruits that are easily available around here that we can get into our state. I like tropical fruits, but they aren't always available in the produce section. So when you first walk in, you see the fresh fruits and vegetables sitting out in the store. Yeah, those are where you can find some of these. That's where I found this one. I did find some at Fairway and Hy-Vee, but not very many because they're a tropical fruit, and in the winter it's really hard to get these tropical fruits in. Now they can be really expensive at this time, especially in the winter. In the summer they're a little bit less pricey, so they're cheaper, and they're a little bit more readily available for us. Now, so we like to eat mangoes. But if we can't always find them in the produce section, or we don't want to pay the price for them, where can we find them? Where else do you think we could find them? Yep, the grocery store, of course. But where at in the grocery store? So we can find them in the frozen food section. Usually they come in a bag in the frozen food section that they're already peeled, chopped, and ready to go for you. All you have to do is unfreeze them and you can eat them like that. Or you can leave them frozen and put them in a smoothie with, say, a banana, some milk, things like that. It's really, really good to do that way. And the other way that you could find them is in a canned section. So you would find them in a can. Let me grab you one of those real quick. So you can find them like this. They are canned. It's metal. You can find them in usually the canned fruit section. Hopefully you can find them at Hy-Vee and Fairway. You can find these. It's the Dole mango slices. So that is another way that you can actually eat them as well. Now, we talked about how the flower, the mangoes or fruit comes from a flower like an apple, and we talked about how it flowers, and the flower turns into the seed that eventually becomes your mango. So now as we talk about why it is healthy for us to eat our mangoes, let's go through that. Mangoes are rich in vitamin C, which helps our body fight infection and heal wounds. Does anybody remember what our vitamin C part of it is? Cross your arms across your chest, and it's the defense shield. Yes! They help ward off the germs that we have, the vitamin C, and it helps us heal wounds. So vitamin C is very good for us. Now, mangoes are rich in vitamin A, which is important for healthy eyesight. So, does anybody remember what we do for our fingers in our activity for vitamin A? For our eyesight? Super goggles! Yes, we use our eyes, we make super goggles. So, because it helps our eyesight, we need those super goggles to help us. Now, mangoes contain more vitamin A than most fruits. So, if you need some help with your eyesight, definitely eat a mango. That's probably one of the best things. Now, mangoes are also a good source of fiber, and fiber helps with digestion and helps us feel full longer. Anybody remember what we do for that? Rub our tummies, yes! It helps us stay full and keeps our digestion going. So, keeps us on the right track. Yes, very good, guys. So, we have our defense shield, we've got our super goggles, and we've got our digestion helper. Good job. All right, so as we're getting ready before we do our taste test, we're going to do one more activity. So if you stand up from your chairs and you spread out and you move your hands around like this, you're good to go. Now, we're only going to do about 3 verses in this, and then if your teacher would like to pause the video to finish up the others, I will go through what the other ones are, and then you can go ahead and finish that before you sit down for your taste test. But it's the banana dance. Has anybody heard of the banana dance? I bet you have if you think about it. All right, here we go. What you're going to do after you spread out, not going to hit anybody. You're going to stay in your own area. All right, we're going to form the banana. So bring our right arm up as we say this. Form the banana. Form the banana. Form the banana. Form the banana. So you do your left arm after that. And then we're going to peel the banana. So we're going to bring our right arm down. Peel the banana. 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 So you're going to bring your left arm down. And then we're going to go bananas. So we're going to jump around in our area and just kind of act a little crazy. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. All right. Good job. Now our next one. Here we go. We're going to start the same way. Form the corn. Form the corn. Form the corn. Form the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. And then we're going to pop it. Pop the corn. Pop the corn. Pop the corn, pop, pop the corn. All right, and then our last one before you guys can do it on your own, we're gonna form the mango, form the mango, form the mango, form the mango, peel the mango, peel the mango, peel the mango, peel the mango, do the tango, do the tango, do the tango, do the tango. All right, so if your teacher wants to pause the video to do the rest of them, it's form the orange, peel the orange, and squeeze the orange. And then the next one is form the tomato, peel the tomato, the ketchup, the ketchup. Then your next one is form the carrot, peel the carrot, and feed the bunny. And then our very last one is form the avocado, peel the avocado, and guacamole. So you're going to shake those maracas. All right. So if your teacher wants to pause the videos to do those last ones, go ahead. If you want to go ahead and continue on, you can leave it run. All right, so now that we are done with our activity, if your teacher allows you to, go to the bathroom to wash your hands as we get ready for our taste test. So if you would like to pause the video to get your hands washed and back in your seats, that would be great. All right, I'm glad everybody's back and has had their hands washed. We're going to get ready for our taste test. Now remember, we are in the no yuck zone, so if you try it and you do not like it, I want you to please get up quietly and you can spit it quietly in the trash can. If you need to get a drink and your teacher is allowing you that, to go for that. And then once you are done, I want you to come straight back to your chair. But as we're going to do it, we're going to go down the area, and just as a quick reminder, if you have a latex allergy, it is best that you do not try the mango or touch the mango, just to be on the safe side. So as we're looking at our mango, you probably have your taste test ready to go in front of you, but we're not going to taste them yet. We're going to look them over first. So if your teacher holds up your mango that you have to look at, what does the outside look like? Is it green, yellow, red, orange, purple? Those are good things. And then if your teacher has cut open your mango so you can see inside, what color is it inside? Yep, it's that yellow orange on the inside. Very good. What does the seed look like? It's a flat, hairy seed, and it's big. Very good. Now, if you touch the outside of the mango, what does it feel like? Smooth. It's kind of soft. It yields to gentle pressure. I'm not going to push very hard on it because we don't want to bruise it, but it's soft. I can feel the softness. Now, if it wasn't ripe, it would be hard. You wouldn't be able to really push and it wouldn't yield to those pressures. So, smelling it, what's it smell like? What's your piece smell like? Fruity. It's aromatic for sure. It smells good. Yeah, I like that smell. It's really good. Now, if you pick up your piece that you have to taste test, what's it feel like? Is it kind of sticky? Is it got a little juice on it? Does it feel soft? Ready to go? Yeah. So then I want you to take a small bite of it. And I know from experience that me tasting it, I would get a burst of juice in my mouth. It depends on how ripe the mango is and how much juice you have in there. So you would be juicy, it'd be soft, and as you're trying it, it would be a mixture of like oranges, peaches, and pineapples together. So you'd get like a citrusy, juicy flavor, which is really, really good. Now, as you finish up your taste test, and if you have had to spit it out and get a drink, definitely just be quiet about that. That's okay. Not everyone likes it, but remember it takes 7 times for you to know if you're going to like something or not. So as we get ready to finish up our day, we'll do our voting. Up for yes, sideways for I might do it again, or down for no, I really would not prefer to taste test it again, but I might. So if you would give me your answer, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because I love mangoes. Mangoes are really, really good. And that's okay. Whichever you decide, it's your taste test, and not everybody's taste buds are alike. So, great job, guys. Thank you for being a willing participant in that. Definitely go home and tell your parents about mangoes, as well as in your packets to go home, your teachers you have your mango coloring sheet that you can color. You have your mango fact sheet that you will be able to take home to your parents, and that's the color that it looks like on the inside. You will have your family newsletter all about mangoes, all that good stuff. And then you will have your bingo. I hope everybody's been working on their bingos, and I can send prizes with the teachers at the end of the school year for everyone who has completed bingos throughout the year. And thank you again for participating. Remember, mangoes, they're really good. You can get them at the grocery store, in the freezer, frozen section. You can get them in the can section, and you can get them in the fresh fruit section. So there's all different ways that you can get them. Now, remember what it looks like, what it tastes like, and maybe you can help a grown-up pick one out the next time you guys are at the store. Thanks for participating. I will see you again in February with a vegetable. Bye, guys.